Dynasty mode, episode 1, ground zero, the beginning, the team, Kent State. I think this team needs a lot of help. If you look at the program itself, not the most winningest program, one of the worst of all time, Division One wise. As you can see, they're a half star to start out in the game. One of the biggest teams that need help. Not in the greatest recruiting stance, pipeline wise. So I felt like it was necessary to build them up. Rebuild. The term rebuild is used a lot with NCAA, but with teams like this, it's really not a rebuild. You're not getting them back to what they once were. It's more so they're becoming a big program or a winning program, and that's what I plan on doing here. It's gonna be rough. I can't lie, and let's just go over a few things to start. First off, we could take a look at the team, and as you can see, we have a few good players at the top of the board here. Half star, I mean 1 star. Sorry, called him a half star. Shortchanged him. You have Krishan McCray, 82 overall sophomore, who would be big if we could keep him. I see he has a deal breaker, coach prestige. Well, that's going to be a bit of a problem, seeing as how I just started. So hopefully we can do good enough to keep him around. Stephen Daly, playing style, that's always a tough one. He does have silver grip breaker, so very fast at defensive end as well. So that's going to be a big issue. We're starting off with a great running back, 91 speed. I mean, if you go through the roster top to bottom, Tommy Ulatowski, Gavin Garcia, we have some players on this team. I can't lie, we have some players. I'm looking, we definitely could work with this. We just have the problem with a lot of these better players possibly leaving and a bit of the position depth. Our first issue being O-line that I see, which is going to be a bit of an issue judging by how sometimes the game wants to block and sometimes it doesn't. Another deal breaker, senior playing style. So that's our biggest hurdle I'm seeing right off the bat. We got a lot of players that have these deal breakers. Luckily, a lot of upperclassmen, but right here, Coach Prestige, another Coach Prestige. I don't get the seniors having the deal breakers. I've never understood that. Um, but just going through, I mean, oh, right. Wow. Kicker is definitely going to be a need. Seems like always on the smaller schools, the kicker and punter are probably the best positions on the team, you think. But we got a lot of work to do working with this team. So, first things first, I started out recruiter, probably the best thing you can do. And we're gonna go ahead and probably go ahead and spec into this right now. Quarterbacks take less time to fully scout. I think it just makes the most sense for what we have. Coordinator wise, we do have a scheme guru. Okay. How much has he got? That's not bad. Okay, we got a couple in catching. We got a ground and pound defense. Wow, that's gonna be pretty big right there. And then we have an elite recruiter. Okay. Okay, so the defensive side of the ball is looking like we could make a splash or two in the recruiting side of things. While we're talking about that, we're gonna check out the board and set up the schedule and see what we like to get things started. So first of all, you always want to go see who's really interested. I do go by recommended to start, but as you can see, a lot of mixed results, just everything thrown together. So it's always best to just scout by the prospect. So as you can see, we have 4 here. Now this is the thing I learned when you go into any. I can add these 4 to the board because 3 stars are going to be big to start, obviously. But we can go to each position. As you can see, I added 4 to the board here under any, under 3 stars. If you're not familiar with this being a thing, but you go down and you go right to quarterback, and there's actually 3 quarterbacks that are also interested in us that weren't in the any tab. So just always make sure to check that. Off first glance, we have a couple of scramblers that look like they're interested. Field general is probably the worst archetype. It's not the. I mean, it's rare to get those great field generals. I'm sure they exist, but I haven't seen any that are worthwhile. Usually low 90s throw power, 70s for speed, so nothing game breaking, nothing that's gonna make a big difference. Um, Actually, let's go to need. Let's see. So we're saying we need 2 running backs. We need a fullback. We need a left tackle. Well, obviously we need a lot of help on the offensive line. Very, very much. And it's also saying, wow, we need a lot. So the defensive side of the ball, we need everything. We're definitely gonna look to add a kicker and a punter as well, seeing as how they're 2 juniors and they are 60s. So we're gonna go back. All right, let's. What do we have? Another scrambler. He's second interest. We're gonna definitely take the time to scout a lot of these quarterbacks, because if anything, oh, Hippenhammer. Seen that before. These names are always great. All right, so let's start with the O-line first, for sure. I think that's just gonna be big. So we got 2 right tackles. We got 1 that's top 8. And I definitely don't want to overload the board with all positions. I don't plan on doing that. Getting signing 35 every year, not my thing. I definitely want to take my time to get the best players that can play for us, because it's all gonna matter. And when you have all these extra guys, it just inconvenient, and it definitely waters down the class and makes it to where it doesn't matter as much because you're not even gonna use them. They're never gonna play. But I do like when maybe you do get them to transfer. The fact that they could come back, I think that's pretty neat. So we're looking. Definitely want to get some guards on here. So proximity to home, deal breaker for those 2 is looking good. All right, let's put 3. Any centers interested? Okay. Well, we'll add both of the centers. Now we definitely need defense. Now I've never really broken down the archetypes to see which one fits the best, but I don't think it matters right now. You're definitely just trying to get the best players that you can get to start. Okay, so D tackle. And then we definitely need outside. We need everything, a bit of everything. But I am going to be running a 4-2-5, so I definitely think the secondary is going to be the main concern. Linebacker, not so much. So I'll probably add just a couple. Pass coverage, probably, preferably, just because we are going to be running those 5 members of the secondary. A plus proximity to home. We'll add him. I love corners. Corners are one of the better things that you can never have enough corners, ever. So we got 3 that are interested in us. Number 1, I'm gonna add them. Got a hybrid free safety. Any strong safety? Okay, we got 1. It's also great to add a lot of these safeties too, because they really could be better cornerbacks than the cornerbacks. Not all the time, but it definitely can happen, and you have that better tackling, so it does make a big difference. So, we do have. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Power, that's always the best. And proximity home. So we're gonna go ahead and scout. Hopefully, a couple of these guys are gems. It's gonna take a. Okay, wait. 85 speed is rough. Wow, yikes. Ooh, we wait for the offensive line. I usually wait for those offensive linemen. It's because it does take longer, and there's just so many. So I'll come back to that. 89 throw power. 75 speed as a scrambler is insane. What do you do? Holy crap. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I know he's got 90 acceleration, but this is a crazy prospect. 89 throw power. So he doesn't have a big arm. He's a scrambling archetype with 75 speed. Man, that's criminal. That is criminal. How bad that is. I just can't believe that. Wow. So there goes one of our quarterback prospects already. Mr. Michelle. No thank you, pal. All right. John Woodside. Hopefully get a little better luck with him. Okay, 8. I can work with this. 89 throw power. Not the best. Definitely one higher. Definitely going to be looking for higher. But 88 speed is definitely playing. Does have one ability, Magician. And those mentals, you can't develop those. So that's the good thing about having these guys have these mental abilities already. So Donovan. Donovan. What the hell is that? Donovan? Donovan and Vaughn. Okay, no disrespect to the Donovans, but I don't know what Donovan. I've never heard of one. So if that's you, I'm sorry. All right, let's see. Let's see the great field general. 80. This is what I mean. Field generals are trash. I know this is one guy, but are you kidding me? Like, I get he has, the 84 short and the 83 medium, 74 deep. Pretty good stats when you look at it that way. Donovan. Would it just be Donovan? There's no shot. That's Donovan. Okay, that's just no disrespect to the Donovans. Christ. Okay, so but like I was saying, field general, that's just why would you do it? I think the best field general I saw was a transfer with 99 throw power. He couldn't move, but he could air it out at least. But like if you're gonna have 73 speed, 86 throw power is just ridiculous. Next up, Daryl Draft. Okay, 92 throw power. That looks good. 87 speed. Okay. Keep my eye on him. 2 abilities and the field general. Wow. And then you really realize when you're working with these smaller schools how much scouting takes up. That's why it's good to have just these condensed boards. Okay, let's just move on to defense. Roderick Sapp. Hopefully he's related to Warren. That'd be great. Hey, he's a gem. He might be. He's got D-line rally. 83 speed. That's pretty good. All right, so we're going to have to get a bit stingy on these points for the last ones. If we wanted to offer everybody right now, it would be not almost everything, but just about a lot of it. So, let's see. We're just going to, for Bo Streeter, we're just going to offer him a scholarship. We're just going to go ahead and offer the kicker and punter a scholarship. And we're going to do a few of the corners. Hopefully, we can see somebody good. Matter of fact, let's do the D tackle. Okay. That'll play. 69 man. Nice. Hmm. Uh, we'll see. Ooh, Hall of Fame Legion. 90 speed, 65 zone, 71 man. This guy looks pretty good. All right. And then we'll do McManus. 80 zone, 91 speed. He's playing. He's got 2 mentals. He's getting a scholarship right now. All right, so now the rest of these we're gonna go ahead and just offer. Unfortunately, we can't get a lot of these guys scouted, but that's okay. We're just gonna have to take a chance, and hopefully, a good bit of them are worth the points we're gonna use. So we're gonna start ahead. And if you're ever wondering the easiest way to offer these scholarships, just go to Need Scholarship and just offer them from here. So whoever you want to offer. Wait a damn minute. Who did I just offer? All right, we'll go back and see in a minute. James Pikes, we're gonna offer John Woodside. Oh yeah, okay. So he was one of the guys, probably one of the probably the best. Donovan. Oh God, not Donovan. I'm almost tempted to just offer him just to see how well he could become, just to see if he would make me eat my words. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay, I'll give Donovan a chance. So I'll give Daryl Draft as well. Sap, Jim. I'm gonna offer McCluster. All right, so let's see who else has got. Okay, Georgia State, Temple. All these are winnable. Okay, so let's go with people that have us number 1 right now. We don't know. Well, you're probably an O-line, man. So we're gonna offer you TJ Wooden. Ball State's right there. Okay. We'll offer. We're going to offer the cornerbacks. Now we can kind of break this down a bit more. So I got 30 points left. 6 scholarships. 10 players. Okay, so whoever's not getting a scholarship will get booted. How do we want to do this? Nick Lincoln. Devin Garrison. Okay, well, let's see. We'll go ahead and offer the middle linebacker. And the outside linebacker. And the corner. Okay, I didn't see these in first. Okay, so we've got 2 more. That went out pretty quick. Hmm. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who's getting this scholarship? I don't know. If you want it, let me know. This is just stupid, but I'll have to go. And you'll get a scholarship because you were lucky. Oh, Potter gets it. Okay. Potter. And let's see. Let's do this fairly. We got 5 on the board. I'm gonna Google number 1 through 5. Random number 1 through 5. Okay, that's not what I wanted. -5 to 1 is definitely not it. Okay, let's see. 1. And then we're gonna go 5. Ooh, number 5. Alex Mines. Wow. He must be a YouTuber with that name. That'd be a great name for some Minecraft or something. This dude Mines. He's like built in. I mean, he's already got it in him. He's got that dog in him. And he's getting last scholarship. So that means you're fired. You're fired. You're fired. Goodbye. Hardly knew you. All right. So that's our recruiting board set up, ready to go. And are all these guys pipeline guys? It would make sense. Matter of fact, while we're here, let's check that out. Let's check out the pipelines. In my school, as you can see, D championship contender, program tradition. So we've got D. I mean, just atrocious, honestly. Very bad. But that's okay. As I lose Wi-Fi for the second time in 10 seconds. I paid the bill, don't worry. I don't know what's going on. But what we're gonna do, check out the pipelines, right? I'm not gonna lie, Chief. I forget how to do that. But we'll go to the board and we can just do it like this. And everybody on here is a part of the pipeline, so that's pretty good. We will get the boost for those. And now we can go ahead and set our schedule. Ooh, Pittsburgh. At Pitt. That's going to be a hell of a game. Now, oh my God, they're putting us in the blender, aren't they? They want us to get tuned up. All right, so week 1, Pitt. Week 2, FCS East, which would probably still be a tough game. Week 3 at Tennessee. Week 4 at Happy Valley. Holy crap. Oh, this is going to be great. And we have Eastern Michigan at home, Ball State at home, Bowling Green away, Western Michigan. So, you know, the old MAC games. We're going to do it. All right. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. We're going to Penn State. We're going to win. I don't care how much Mobamba they play. But yeah, we're going to roll with that and roll into this next week. Okay, we got John Woodside's number 1. Marshall's in the hunt for him. Oh, man, it always goes over so fast. I'm not a fan of that. I think we can go back. If you didn't know, you can do that. I didn't for a while. I was just pressing X. I didn't even know you could do this. As stupid as that sounds. TJ Wooden. Akron and Buffalo are in there. Paul Algier. Akron and Western Michigan. Damn, everybody wants this guy. All right. Josh Capra. We're a sizable lead with him. And the miner. Alex is mining. Yukon and Buffalo. Okay. All winnable. All right, let's see about this recruiting board. 350 hours. Yikes. We're gonna start small. We definitely want to start with Woodside. I think that's the best bet. Woodside and draft. Donovan. Still top 10. Daryl draft. Sapp. Okay. We can. I'm comfortable giving Roderick Sapp 25. Daryl draft is another pretty good player. Nobody else has a scholarship on him, so maybe I can be more aggressive, but gotta be a little conservative how we spend these points. Woodside will give 10. Finau Aquara, UMass, we'll throw 10 on him. Marshall, we're top 10, so we'll just put 10 on him. Donovan, you're getting 5, Donovan. You're gonna like it. McCluster, any relation to Dexter? Hell of a kick returner back in the day for Kansas City. If you know, you know. Ole Miss. What a guy. Gary Potter. Whoa, what a name. You got Gary Potter. Who needs Harry when you got Gary? We're gonna throw 5 on Gary. Moses Hatchet. Throw 5 on him. Well, we got a battle here. Okay. You'll get 10. Wooden. You'll get 10. Krenzel. You have him scouted. Yeah, I'll go ahead and throw 10 on him. We can go back through. Delonte Denson. Liberty. Paul Algier. Okay. He's the guy that was okay. Western Kentucky's there. I'll throw 5 on him. Kevin Gallimore is a little more intriguing. And McManus. 10. We'll give him 15. We'll come back through. McManus. We already seen that 80 zone. He's getting 25 immediately. 91 speed with 80 zone. He's 5'11", but those are great stats. We're in the big lead on him. So I think it's probably... I'd be okay with 15 for him. Kai Drew. Throw him 10. We're in the lead. We'll be more aggressive. We'll give him 15. The miner. Mines. He's mining the mines. We'll throw 25. Okay. Streeter. He'll get 15. Aurora, Ohio. This guy's for Frenchmen. You can't fool me. You're French. But we'll also give him 15 points. Now we'll go back through. Elling. Be a little more aggressive from him. Put 5 on you. Okay. Definitely going to put some more points on the Woodside. I might throw 25 on Woodside. Let's go 25. Let's go. Let's be more aggressive. Okay, so draft. We'll throw 25 on you. Got Sapp for 25. I'll actually just throw the 25 on him. Because I really... Wait a second. Back up. Oh, McManus already has... Okay. Well, in that case... Where are we at with McManus? Eastern. Okay, well... Mm, let's see. Yeah, he already has it, so we'll throw those on McManus. And then we'll just throw these last couple. The miner. Who's mining mines. And that'll do that. That'll wrap up recruiting for that week. Extended lead on Quora. If I can finish. Daryl draft. Oh, that's looking great. Roderick Sapp. That's what we need more of. Just give up. Gatto is looking a little. Western Kentucky looks like they want him. Gallimore is up there. McManus, that's big. That's a big one. Hi, Drew. A couple of these guys I'm going to have to learn. Try to get their scouting done. But for right now, getting recruits in is definitely a big one. And we're going to Acrisure. We're going to Pitt the first game, so that's what we're going to have to deal with next time. And I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun. See you then. That'll be all.